Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer in you. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPads and iPhones and I this and I that, we were better able to decipher the language of the stars and use that language to decipher our birth chart, and with that tell the intricacies and the talents and the gifts that we've been given. That way we navigate this life flawlessly and effortlessly and better able to attain our dreams and our highest self. So with that being said, let's get into the sun in the 8th house. Now, sun in the 8th house is going to give me very much Scorpio vibes, but before we get into that, before we unpack all of that, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way we can take each aspect and do with them where we may when they come up in different parts of our chart, or when we see them out in the world or out in other people's charts, you know? So with sun being the planet of your vitality, of your ego, of who you are, whenever you see the sun, whenever I see the sun for that matter, is gonna be where that soul shines the most. It's gonna be where that sun's theme, or where that soul is gonna be caught up in their life, where their theme of life, like around their entire life, this is what the theme of that soul is going to have to go through and experience in their life, whether they want it that way or not. This is what these are the overarching lessons of that soul, if that makes sense, and theme and qualities that this soul will experience. It is also where this soul will shine the most. It is where they get the most notoriety. It is where they're going to show up the most beautiful, or when people and the universe applaud them when they are doing what the house that the sun is in, and the sign. Whenever this soul is doing the sign that it's in and the house that it's in, that's when the universe goes like this. That's when the universe goes like this. That's when people and everything just flows for the soul, because again, this is what the universe wants from this soul, is to conquer this area of life and know how better able to navigate that area of life. Now, when we go into the 8th house is going to be ruled by Scorpio, Pluto, and Mars, because Pluto and Mars rule Scorpio, and this is going to be a house of transformations. Now, with Pluto and Mars in this house, this is going to mean that, you know, this house is all about the underworld and darkness and things that are hidden or taboo. It's also going to be the house of transformation and secrecy and other people's resources and money, debts, taxes. You know, the thing that like we put in the drawer and we don't really want to talk about. You know, not many people want to talk about taxes. Not many people want to talk about sex or debt, but it's the undercurrent of everything. It is the psychic nature of everything. Sex is in everything we look at. Taxes, debts, these are taboo topics. This is not dinner table talk. You know, they always say politics and taxes are not dinner table talk. It's not light-hearted things. These are not light-hearted subjects, and that is what the 8th house rules. It rules these. No one talks about inheritances. This is the house of your inheritances and transformation. But it is a very deep, dark, transformative house. It is also the house of the occult. It is the house of astrology and magic and just mysteriousness. It really is. But that's why I'd say it's ruled by Scorpio, and whatever your sign is in. Listen, if you are a sun in the 8th house Pisces, or a sun in the 8th house Leo, you're gonna have a Scorpio nature to your Leo. You're gonna have a Scorpio nature to your Pisces. You're gonna have a Scorpio nature to your Sagittarius, you know? And so take that theme of what I said about the 8th house and apply it to your Leo, apply it to your sun, apply it to your life, and you will better able to understand what your soul is here to do and to understand and to cultivate, and the karmic lessons that your soul is here to learn, and the skills it's going to attain through those lessons. So when we have the sun of your vitality dropped into your 8th house of occult and magic and transformation and hidden things and other people's resources and inheritances, this is going to mean that this soul is someone that is very deep and dark. This person sees under the surface. This person does not dibble and dabble with surface level things. This person is in the undercurrent. This person can be it can come off as very secretive. Like, no matter how hard this person tries to really like express themselves, there's gonna be some type of hidden quality to this person, or someone's always gonna be like why there's something about this person that it feels like this person isn't telling me everything. This person is going to be very magnetic. This person is going to be very transformative and also have to go through transformation, whether it be from careers or jobs or who they are. Every time you look up, every 2 or 3 years, this person is going to be doing something completely different or look totally different or think different. This is going to be the house of rebirth and death and rebirth. You know, this person is always going to have a metamorphosis and a transformation, and there's going to be moments in their life that they're going to get used to. They're going to be able to have a litmus test of, okay, I'm in that moment again. And I think you know what I mean by that moment. That moment is that moment where, for a sun in the 8th houser, where they're in between blessings and they're in between one chapter and another. Like maybe they were this and they're going after that, but they don't know how to get to that thing, and it's coming, but it's going to require them to do their sun in the 8th house thing of surrendering to the transformation. You're going to have to realize that you have to surrender to the transformation that happens in your life. And it is in that you witness the magic, and you witness the occult, you witness the astrology, you witness that you are the great transformer and you are meant to transform, and you start to see what others don't see. You will gain knowledge that others will never attain, no matter how many books or how many things they read, because it's in you. Does that make sense? It's one thing to learn about metamorphoses and transformations and to see it and hear about it in a book, but it's a complete other to go through it and witness it, because there are things that this life will show you when you go through it, when you have to go through those transformations in your life. And it is in those moments, I'm going to tell you, my sun in the 8th housers, is to have faith. You are going to have the most faith. You are going to witness God in your transformations, and it is in that you're going to be able to come out and better able to guide others within those transformations. They say that the 8th house is the house of the transformer and the transformee. You are both. You, by your transformations, you come out of it as a butterfly that is able to help others transform. You are a very intense character, a very you have a secretive, magical nature about you, you know, and that's nothing to fear. That's nothing to run away from. The transformation, you are not meant to be somebody that works at a job for 10 years or has this for 20. No, you are meant to dibble and dabble and see all walks and all tastes of life. And when you start to feel that pull of it's time to go, do not worry about the outcome. Do not be afraid of, oh, where's the money gonna come from, or where's this, or where's that. I promise you, the universe is gonna give you exactly what you need when you need it, because you are meant, listen, you are meant to not stay the same. It is when you do that everything's go right. It is gonna be in your darkest hour. Listen to me. Listen to me when I say this, because this is a really cool placement. It is gonna be in your darkest hour, my sun in the 8th housers, that you shine the most. It is going to be in your darkest hour that you become the most magnetic to people. It is going to be in your darkest hour that you are going to cultivate gifts and talents and meet people that you would never be able to meet had you not taken the chance or had you not been forced into the transformation. You bring light to the dark, and it is when you go into that dark that you shine the most. Boom, that's the video. So yeah, that was my sun in the 8th house video. Now, I don't know if I told you, but let me know what type of sun in the 8th house you are. Also, I do birth chart readings. Let me know. I would love to tell you the aspects and the placements of your house. We are the sum total of all of our placements, not just one. And it would behoove you to go out into the world just knowing you're a sun in the 8th house. Like, boring. Like, what else is there out there for you? What else is going to happen? Like, what other talents do you have and that you can cultivate that will help you be the best sun in the 8th house that you can possibly be, you know? And so if that sounds good to you, just hit my links below, and I will see y'all on the next video, all right? I love y'all, sun in the 8th house. Y'all have a great day, all right? Bye.